ever notice how some people don't have to prove anything? They walk into a room and the energy changes. No announcements, no loud voice, no flexing. Yet somehow, people notice them. People listen when they speak. People stop interrupting them. People take them seriously. And the crazy part? They're not trying. Now here's the uncomfortable question most people never ask themselves. Why does that happen for them, but not for me? I used to think respect was about being smarter, or louder, or tougher. I thought, if I just talked more, explained myself better, or worked harder, people would finally see my value. They didn't. In fact, the more I tried, the less respect I got. I was invisible. People would talk over me, ignore my ideas, interrupt my sentences, walk past me like I wasn't even there. At school, at work, in conversations, everywhere. And the worst part wasn't the disrespect. It was the confusion. Because deep down, I knew I wasn't weak. I knew I wasn't stupid. I knew I had value. So why didn't anyone else see it? That question haunted me. Until one day, something clicked. I realized something most people never do. Respect isn't earned the way you think it is. It's not given to the loudest person. It's not given to the angriest person. It's not given to the person who explains themselves the most. Respect is given to people who move differently. And once I understood that, everything changed. Not overnight, not magically, but clearly. I stopped trying to get respect, and instead, I started signaling it. I changed 5 tiny things, 5 almost invisible behaviors, and suddenly, people listened. People waited for me to speak. People asked for my opinion. People stopped questioning me. Same face, same voice, same personality, different presence. Today, I'm going to show you those 5 things. Not in the order most people expect, but from the weakest signal to the most powerful one. And here's the best part. You don't need confidence. You don't need charisma. You don't need status. You can start using these today, right now. But before we begin, you need to understand one important truth. Respect is not logical. People don't decide to respect you. They feel it. And once that feeling is there, everything changes. Let's start. 1. Stand like you belong here. Look around the next time you're in public. Really look. Most people stand like they're apologizing for existing. Shoulders collapsed, head tilted down, feet close together, arms tight against their body. They're trying to take up as little space as possible. Without realizing it, they're telling the world, I don't matter. And the world listens. Now compare that to someone respected. They don't puff their chest. They don't act tough. They don't overdo it. They simply stand, tall, shoulders back, head level, spine straight, relaxed, comfortable, grounded. It's subtle, but powerful. Because before you ever speak, your body already spoke for you. The human brain is wired to judge posture instantly. Tall posture signals confidence, self-trust, stability. Slouched posture signals uncertainty, fear, submission. People don't choose these reactions. They happen automatically. Here's something wild. If you change nothing else about yourself, not your clothes, not your words, not your personality, and you just stand taller, people will treat you differently. Try this right now. Sit up. Pull your shoulders back slightly. Lift your chin just enough to face forward. Notice the feeling. That's not confidence. That's self-respect activating. And once your body feels it, others start to feel it too. But posture alone isn't enough, because there's something even more powerful. 2. Move like you have time. Ever notice how nervous people rush? They walk fast. They talk fast. They eat fast. They react fast. They're always in a hurry. Now ask yourself, who do we respect more? The person who looks late to their own life? Or the person who looks unbothered by time? Respected people move slowly, not lazily, not carelessly, deliberately. They don't jerk their head around. They don't rush their words. They don't scramble when something goes wrong. They pause. They breathe. They take their time. And that sends a powerful signal. This person is in control. Control creates calm. Calm creates authority. Authority creates respect. Here's a simple test. Imagine two people walking into the same meeting. One rushes in, drops their bag, starts talking immediately. The other walks in calmly, sits down, looks around, waits. Who feels more important? Every time, it's the slow one. Because speed signals urgency, and urgency signals weakness. Start practicing this today. Walk slightly slower. Speak slightly slower. Respond slightly slower. Even when you're excited, even when you're nervous, especially then. At first, it will feel uncomfortable, like you're doing something wrong. That's good. That discomfort is your old habits losing control. And something interesting happens. When you slow down, people start waiting for you. They stop interrupting. They lean in. Because in a world full of noise, calm becomes magnetic. Now let's talk about something that scares most people. 3. Eye contact that commands respect. Most people don't realize this.